we are giving away all of these 16 prizes here to celebrate the World Championship, including a signed photo from Raymond van Barneveld and Phil Taylor, which includes a match used dart. Just head over to our Twitter, link in the description, to see our pinned tweet for full details, and don't forget to comment and subscribe.
Scott, many congratulations.
Thank you.
What a performance. Just how does it feel to be a World Championship semi-finalist?
Words don't describe it. They can do, but I'm not allowed to say them on camera. So I'm very, very happy.
And how does it feel to have beaten the great Michael van Gerwen on the sport's biggest stage?
Yeah, I mean, Michael's probably the best in our generation. In my generation, I've only been playing 4 or 5 years, so to be here is crazy, ridiculous. But he wasn't the Michael van Gerwen you guys have seen over the last 2 or 3 games. I don't really care because I beat him. So I'm just happy to be here again for another day.
Did you sense early on that he was vulnerable tonight? He hadn't got to set before, but he wasn't at his vintage best nowhere near tonight.
Yeah, I could kind of tell whilst we were bulling up and doing the practice in the little practice room we have. He was always just that little bit off constantly. But again, the same. As soon as the crowd got involved, that's when I started playing my darts. It's late on in the game, treble, or constantly. So, but like I said, it's not about what he does, especially in this game. It's about what I do, and I hit the doubles, I hit the treble 20s, and I'm through to tomorrow.
You've beaten the tournament favourite now. It could be the pre-tournament favourite, Luke Humphries or Dave Chisnall next up. Any preference in terms of opponent?
Nope, neither. No, we've both. I've played both of them on the floor, on the stage. We're pretty even, whoever plays, but obviously for me this format is a little new, but I'm just going to enjoy it regardless.
And you're 2 wins away now from the sport's holy grail. You daring to dream?
Nope, not at all. Thank you.
Scott, huge congratulations. Do you feel Michael maybe underestimated you a little bit this evening?
Yeah, I mean, possibly, absolutely possibly, but at the same time he knew that he wasn't going to get an easy game from me. The stage, you guys have watched me for the last 2, 3, 4 games. I love that stage, and he makes it tough up there because he's such a presence. But at the same time, like, if I give it back to him, because people are scared of him on that stage. People genuinely don't like playing him because he's such a threat on that stage. I wasn't going to let that happen today, and I didn't, and it worked in my favour.
You say that, but you were still quite reserved for your standards up there.
For my standards.
Was that a conscious decision?
I really, really wanted to get more, but the problem is sometimes when you're playing someone of his calibre, he's provisioning world number 1. Like, if you give him too much, and I did it a couple of times tonight. Like, I hit 140, give it a little bit, he's got 180. And, great, thank you. But it's so tough on that stage to decide what you're doing in the time, and it's all just a thing at the moment, and I absolutely loved it up there. I love it.
When you feel that someone has perhaps underestimated you a little bit, does that make you try a little bit harder just to show them, I am a good player? Yeah,
but they all know how good I am. They've all seen what I do. Last year, the year before, all this, 2022 for me was a great year. I got to do all the floor stuff and the TV stuff and stuff like that. So they've seen what I've done, and I've spoken to Michael, and Michael's an absolutely fantastic person. He knows what I can do, and I kind of showed him there that I'm not backing down. And Luke and Chizzy both know that I'm not going to back down whoever I'm playing. So I'm going to go into that game exactly as I did today, push them as far as I can, hit the doubles at the right time, bang in a few 180s, give the crowd what they want, which is entertainment, and we'll go from there.
Scott, many congratulations.
Cheers, Phil.
Scott, you talked about how at home you felt on that stage throughout the whole tournament.
Yeah.
Did it feel any different at all?
No, I mean, the first couple of sets were weird for me because it's probably one of the first times that I've been booed a little bit, and they were chanting Michael, which I understood completely because it's Michael van Gerwen. It's Michael van Gerwen. I'm chanting Michael van Gerwen when I'm on the stage. But I'm there to throw really good darts, which they were decent. They're probably one of my best performances of the week, which I needed probably. But he gave me the chances, which I took. So regardless of what he's doing, I've got to look at what I'm doing, and I'm really pleased. pleased with what I've done.
Michael's comments pre-match were that you were dessert.
Did.
What did you make of those comments?
Polly told me this for the Sky Sports, and I told him I am delicious, but I'm not going to give him a taste of me today, which I didn't. So I stood by what I said, and I'll give him the game that he probably wasn't expecting. In a way, he was probably expecting me just to curl over and just give him the game, but that was never going to happen.
Did you see that disrespectful at all?
Nope, not at all. Not at all. We were in the room behind, in the practice room beforehand. You know, great guy. But, you know, we have a laugh, we have a chat. We were chatting about this and about that, but he didn't give it as much as he usually does on the stage, because he knew what a game I was going to give him, and he knew what he was going to give. I was going to give back twice as much. So that probably put him off a little bit, but we'll never know.
You're just 2 wins away from being a world champion. Do you believe your demeanor or your game will change at all? Is the pressure ramped up?
No, nothing will change. I'll do exactly what I've been doing for the last 4 or 5 games. Enjoy what I do on stage, hit the trebles, hit the doubles if I can, and then, you know, if I play Luke, Chizzy in the next round, and then if I win that, if I play Luke or Bobby in the final, it doesn't bother to me. It's not bothered to me at all. It's just about doing what I know I can do, and that's playing that stage really well. Thank you.
Scott, you've always been the joker.
Mm-hmm.
Have you now got to be, we're now at the business end, it's got to be Mr. Serious now?
Nah, not so much. No, I won't be serious as I reserved myself a little bit for the Damon Heta game, mainly for what happened on social media and stuff like that, and I didn't know how people were going to react in the crowd and stuff, but now I realise that I'm actually okay people and appreciate what I've done and doing and stuff like that. I'm just going to enjoy myself and be exactly what I was in the first couple of games in the next round. Cheers, Phil.
Scott, you said that Michael van Gerwen in the practice room seemed a little bit off. What do you mean by that? Just in terms of how he was playing on the board, or just how he was?
It's just like, as a player, you try not to see what the other players do in practicing, but you always have a little cheeky look. And a lot of the time, he was 2-3 mil low. Pardon me. A lot of the time. So in my head, I'm going, maybe I can use that to my advantage. Obviously, I'll try my hardest to hit the treble 20 as much as possible, but it just didn't seem the same Michael as I played a few weeks ago in an exhibition, or I played on the floor a couple of months ago, but it's definitely not the same Michael I see 2, 3, 4, 5 days ago playing on the stage, but I'm not going to complain about that.
We've seen you and Michael have completely different routes to this stage. He hadn't dropped a set, you've been involved in some real battles. Yeah. How well do you think that prepared you having those tough matches before? Yeah,
I mean, obviously, I was told about the not dropping a set, so I made it my life goal to make sure I took at least a set off him, and I was really pleased to take the first one. And then from the first one, I kind of got, I can work from here, and you know, I took it on to the rest of the game, and could have been easier really for myself. I missed doubles, which I've not done a lot this time, or this year anyway. My double percentage has been pretty good, but I'm just happy to get through, and we'll see what happens tomorrow night.
You're in the top 32 now. You've moved up 22 places. How life-changing can this tournament be for you?
Ridiculous, isn't it? It's so good. It's so good. It's a goal I set myself. Obviously, 2022 was a great year for myself. And looking how I sat, I think 57, I think I was by the start of 2023. And I looked at it and I'm going, I can make it. I can do it. And this is the tournament that's may help me. I've not had a great year on the floor. Euro Tour's been tough. I can't even tell you, I can't even explain what's gone on. I don't even know myself. And then I turned up to the Dan Knockett game, and then all of a sudden I just felt unbelievable. And then we've gone from there. So I'm just really, really pleased to be in the top 32, 30th, I think, and see how it goes for the next 2 or 3 months. And the match play is obviously the one I want to be in, so we'll go from there.
Scott, huge well done, thank you.
Thank you kindly.
Scott, congratulations.
Did
you have to believe 2 weeks ago to go so far in this
Absolutely,
tournament?
yeah, absolutely. I've done a lot of practicing at home by myself. I've been with Bobby Cross, so I mean, there's nearly four. There's only nearly 4 of us there, 5 of us because they're playing, and 2 of it with two best mates. So the fact that we've both practiced so hard together, pushed each other, we've been together for the last 2 or 3 weeks in hotels and flats, and we've spent so much time together, and we've made it worth it for ourselves, for our families, for our manager, and it's just incredible, because I know I've had my phone on Do Not Disturb since about 6 o'clock, and I know he's going to try to ring me. But it's absolutely, I'm so pleased to be back tomorrow to have to play again.
And what would it mean to play Bobby Cross in the World Championship?
For us personally, we'll probably start crying. For family, friends, manager, it's life changing. It's life changing for both of us. But you know, he's going to have a tough ask against Luke. I don't know what the score is at the minute. Luke's currently, regardless, yeah. So I could play another Luke, and that's going to be tough again, because you know, he's 3 majors this year. He wants that Worlds. He wants it. He's begging for it. He's even asked me in the back there if he can have it but I said no. But we're just here to entertain, and I'm happy to do that, because that's who I am.
And finally, could you describe your feelings after losing the 3rd set today? Because you should have won that set.
I should, yeah. It's really tough, because you have to just let it go straight away. You have to, because you know you've got to play straight away, straight back in. So I just pushed it away and just look. I've got great people in the right area, so I can look over and have the people just make me think about it. Thank you.
Scott, congratulations from
Thank
my
you.
side too. There will be 4 English players in the semi-finals, but in the crowd maybe there's only German chance. How does it feel, the whole World Championship here on the stage?
It's so good up there. It's so good up there. I've said in so many interviews that I love just the noise. You can boo me all you like, because it's not going to bother me. I genuinely, if you guys are watching, I'm coming up a little bit earlier at the stage, and I'm getting booed, and I'm getting them going. I'm getting them going. I'm trying to cheer the crowd up, because I don't care about what they're saying, what they're chanting. It's about the noise. Get the noise in that room. Let them enjoy the game, and then I'll enjoy the game. Thank you.
And off this part, please. Scott, congrats. It's
Thank
for
you.
the Dutch television. You said Michael is the best of your generation.
Yeah.
His last world title is 5 years ago.
Yeah. Regardless of the world title, what he's done on the floor, what he's winning everywhere else, is like his talent is another level above other people. And nothing against what Luke's done this year, because what Luke's done this year is ridiculous. Both Lukes, Littler and Humphries, but Luke Humphries is phenomenal. But so is Michael. And Michael's another level above Luke, in my opinion. That's only my opinion. That's all I'm saying. But I've grown up loving darts, watching darts. The World Championships, even last year that I lost to Bobby in the second round, I watched it for weeks and weeks and weeks. 2, 3, 4 years prior, I watched, and now I get to play in the semi-final, and I beat Michael in the quarter-final. So that shows you what I'm willing to do for this game.
What did he say to you on stage?
No, he just congratulated me. He just told me that my checkouts were great, and just the fact that he was just pleased for me, because we've spent a bit of time together over the last few weeks in exhibitions and other bits, but he's happy. He's not happy at all. He's obviously not very happy, but I'm over the moon, and yeah, we'll just take the next game as we go.
Good luck. Thanks.
Thank you very much.